Howdy, everyone. My name is Alleviate, and I'm going to cast for all of you. I'm going to cast my first game of Dota 2 yet. This is just a test, and I already realized my speakers are on, but let's just try this thing out anyway. So here today we have a Captain's Mode Dojo August League game. This is like a $1,500 prize pool tournament in Europe. This game is the Golden Skulls ZA versus Coffin Dance Gaming. I have no idea who either of these teams are. Presumably they're from Europe because the game, it's a Europe League, but I don't actually know. It was I picked it in the replay in the tournaments drop down in the tournaments available in the Dota client. I picked them from there, and I picked Europe in the drop down menu. So let's just try this out. On the Radiant, we've got the Golden Skulls, the Dire, we've got Coffin Game Dancing. So far, we're still on the banning phase. We've got a ban of Disruptor and Wyvern on the Radiant side. Okay, I mean, Wyvern's great, very, very great utility hero, as is Disruptor. Very great team fight abilities, very, very great utility. Down the other side, we've banned Grimstroke, also another great utility hero. Not really sure what they're going for at this time. I don't really know much about what's going on. It's hard for me to conjecture with very, very little data. I might cast future games without doing this initial part. Okay, so we've also banned Warlock. Of course, Warlock is known for his great ult, his great team fight ability with his Golem. And he's got heals, who's great support. He's got Fatal Bonds, which does damage, and he's got a gigantic AoE channeled slow. So each side banned a really good team fight ability and a good support ability like Sustain. Grimstroke has the single target silence. He's got his ult, which ties two people together, so any single target spells affect both of them, and they can't move a certain distance away from each other. That's like they're leashed together. But Grimstroke doesn't really have any heals. They do have the what's it called? Inkswell, which will give an ally movement speed, as well as the AoE thing around them. But that'll save people sometimes. It's more of an usually as an initiation though. You'll put it on someone, they'll jump in, or you'll put it on someone and they'll just kind of walk up, and then the sun will be at the end of Inkswell. Okay, our first pick is Lich on the Golden Skulls side. Lich is a great all-around pick, a great hero to pick near the beginning of the draft. It's not really one that you can particularly counter pick really easily. Lich has its standard 4 basic abilities that are all pretty solid. First one is the the blast thingy, where you can single target and an AoE around that target that you hit. It does a good amount of damage and a slow. It does cost a lot of mana, so it's very expensive to use. Not that great for spamming, but very, very good. Then he's got a Frost Shield, which provides armor and like an AoE slow every second or something on an ally unit or on a tower. That's a very, very good ability to save an ally or to initiate, because it'll do that slow on whoever that person's closest to, that hero is closest to. Then it's got the single target channel stun thingy, where they have to kind of walk towards you. That's great disable. You can upgrade it with Axe to get the AoE disable. And then of course the ult, which just sends out the Chain Frost, bounces back and forth between everyone on the team. It'll bounce a whole bunch of times. It's a great team fight ability, great for early game. It kind of doesn't work as well as things scale. It would have paired greatly with Grimstroke. On the Radiant side, Coffin Dance Gaming, we've got our first pick. That's the Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi is another great all-around pick, not easy to counter. Very, very tanky as a strength hero, but Ogre Magi is purely a caster. You've got the Fire Blast, which is just a single target nuke. You've got the Slow, which bounces to multiple targets and does damage. That's the Ignite. You've got Bloodlust, which gives attack speed and movement speed to an ally. It makes them also really big. I love that one. And then Multitask, that's the big thing. That's the ult, where any one of those abilities has the opportunity to cast multiple times. The single target stun will just single target the same person over and over again. Okay, maybe I'm spending too much time analyzing all of the all the abilities of each person. So Earthshaker on the Golden Skulls, another great utility hero. Strength, not very tanky, but lots to disable, lots to stun. Can be used very, very, very well to chain all those stuns together. Typically, you're going to want to go Blink for the initiation. Dazzle on Coffin Dance Gaming. Another great hero, great for healing, great for saves, great for slows. Shallow Grave will prevent a hero from dying, even if they have no HP. It'll stop them from dying. While Shallow Grave is in effect, they will not die. The only caveat is if they have an axe on the other team, then axe can kill someone through Shallow Grave. So we'll see if the other team picks up axe in response, or if Coffin Dance Gaming bans axe. Axe isn't particularly that great in their lineup, but there's not too much there at the moment. I haven't seen axe picked too much lately. So we've got a ban of Huskar and Spectre. So Golden Skulls seems to be a little bit afraid of those kind of carries. Spectre's super tanky. Spectre scales super well with the dispersion as tankiness and kind of like a natural blade mail. Desolate's fairly okay, but I guess really one of the big things is the Haunt will prevent any of the blinks from like Earthshaker. It's kind of a big deal. Huskar is just all around really annoying. It would work pretty well. I'm not sure why they would ban Huskar. Maybe they've had some bad experience with them. Huskar would wreck Earthshaker, that's for sure. They banned AM as well. That's very good because Lich won't do so hot against AM. Neither will Earthshaker. Earthshaker is extremely mana dependent, and all of his spells kind of cost a lot. His base mana pool isn't really that great. That's kind of important too. That's a good ban. On the other side, we banned Wraith King, Lifestealer, and Bristle, 3 strength heroes, 3 potential core carries. We've got banning of cores on both sides. There we go. Okay, Coffin Dance Gaming, they knew they were up first to pick, so they didn't need to ban the axe. They could pick it themselves first. Excellent choice. Make sure it ensures that Shallow Grave will continue to be effective.
10 seconds remaining.
And so with the axe is good. It's good strength hero, pretty tanky. So far with this lineup, I'm not too excited about it. Gotta get the blink, of course, for the initiation. We don't know who's going to be there on Golden Skull's side. It does mean it's going to be harder for any kind of melee carry on the Radiant side. Melee carries don't do so great against Axe, especially ones like PL or Terrorblade when they have a bunch of illusions. Because Axe's the counter helix will proc a lot more often if you have like higher attack speed or like illusions that are all attacking multiple times. They're definitely good against those kind of heroes. You need more like either range damage or just damage to keep him at bay, to kite him, and to not like get right up in his face and not get attack speed. So no troll, no PL, no Broodmother for sure, no Broodmother, no Terrorblade, nothing like that. Definitely a good plan.
Remaining.
Viper, I love Viper personally. He's so chill. He's great utility. He can be a pretty good carry. He's great mid. He's great carry. He's pretty good at support. He scales as well. He's just all around awesome. He used to be a bit better. I'm not a big fan of the current his first skill, his poison strike, whatever you call the thing, where you can get 5 stacks of it on someone. It's so expensive now. And I liked how before it would do more damage if the hero was lower. It would do bonus damage based upon the target, the enemy's HP, which was great. But now it's awesome, and the Nether Toxin is great. So if Axe jumps in, Viper just throws down the Nether Toxin, and it cancels out all of Axe's spins because Nether Toxin it disables all passives, and then Axe's Helix is a passive, so that's great. Juggernaut's very solid, very good against Lich and Earthshaker. Spin will get him out of anything. Viper, pretty good if you Omni Slash. I know Viper Strike will go through Spin, so that's not too bad. But it's good all around pickup. I was going to say that they had no way to stop Juggernaut from TPing out and saving himself if he spins, but now we've got Void. So Void can always just Chrono, or he'll get the Lucky Bashes sometimes, which will disable even while Juggernaut's spinning. So yeah, so we have the Void pickup on Golden Skulls. Pretty solid carry, pretty good saves. He'll be able to leap in and out. If Juggernaut wants to Omni Slash him, Void can just leap out of it. If he gets too much damage from the rest of the team, he can jump out and he can time walk out, which will avert all the damage you took in the last couple seconds, however long it is. I do realize that Ogre, Magi, and Dazzle together, that's a good amount of slow. If you ignite someone and Poison Sting someone, that's a good amount of slow. And Poison Sting keeps refreshing the duration based upon repeated damage. So that's rough. I'm not sure what they're going to pick last. Viper could go mid, but we also could use an offlaner. Earthshaker could technically go offlaner, but against the Dazzle and the Juggernaut, he is gonna get wrecked. You need like a Dark Seer or a Timber Saw or
5 seconds remaining.
Maybe a Centaur. I'm liking Dark Seer. That'd be a great idea. Get away from all the slows. Dark Seer would do quite well, I think. We got a ban on the Arc Warden and Medusa. Those are pretty two good cores. I'm not sure why the Dire would have picked either one of those in this case. Doesn't make that much sense. I guess they are both could be mids, but you have to throw a whole lot of farm onto Medusa for her to get useful. On the other side, we've got Quap and Conco Band. That's great because those are both great mids. Super annoying. Good idea to ban them since Radiant still hadn't picked a mid. Okay, interesting pickup on the Dire. A Sniper. Sniper is always a very risky pick. Can be totally amazing when you're going for a super kiting lineup or a super pushing lineup or whatever. In this kind of situation, it's going to have to be super careful. If you ever get the drop on Sniper, Sniper is just so naturally squishy, you're not going to do so great. Especially with like against Void being able to jump in. With OD, if OD ever Astral imprisons the Sniper, you're kind of screwed. We've got Dazzle though for the Shallow Grave. Axe is going to have a very rough time against Viper. And of course, if Axe leaps in and doesn't get the OD can just Astral him. Not that big of a deal. OD is also very great against Juggernaut. You can Astral to get, if he spins on you, you can Astral if he Omni Slashes you, and you're good to go. Or OD could Astral anyone else who he wants to save. Or she or it. Not sure about OD and genders or something. I don't know. Cool. Let's see. So who do I favor in this lineup? Well, late game for sure. I would favor Radiant. I mean, they got Void. Void scales pretty good. Juggernaut can scale quite well as too, but I think he does tend to fall off a bit once you get to the late game. But it just changed a lot lately since you have the Ags on Juggernaut to get Swift Slash. That's a lot better. It helps a lot in the late game versus having to depend solely upon your Omni Slash with a super long cooldown. You don't actually need that. Oh, I should have put this down the entire time. That's a pain. Okay, so let's see. We've got Earthshaker and Viper top. OD mid, no surprises there. Lich with Juggernaut bottom. Lich with Void bottom. No surprise. Void needs to be in the safe lane. Pretty good. Axe plus Ogre Magi. Oh, that's going to be such a ridiculous lane. Both super tanky. Both with great passive health regen. 7 and 5. Look at that armor. 7 armor on Ogre Magi. That's like the highest starting armor of like any hero. Sniper mid. No surprises there. Gonna have probably a bit of a tough time against OD depending on how early game goes. If OD gets a couple levels up, it's gonna be kind of hard. There we go, poison attack. You get the 5 stacks. It's got really good extra range on it. Pretty annoying at top. Viper is just generally a really frustrating person to lane against. Frustrating hero to lane against. But I wouldn't think Juggernaut would die, especially with Lich to back him up. Oh, okay. That's kind of interesting. A nice split, 2 for 2. There we go. See, that's what I would expect to see is spin with poison Nova, whatever it's called. Poison touch. Very typical. Oh, we've got 3 for 2, 3 for 1. I mistook that. I thought that the Lich who had killed the ward. Oh wait, the Ogre Magi who killed the ward. I totally missed that. I guess Ogre Magi must have seen them placing the Observer ward. Hey, that's 100 gold for Ogre Magi. It's just really refunding what the Observer ward was. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So the annoyance begins. Poison touch did not affect Earthshaker. Oh, I think you would have got it if you had. Yeah. Oh, so close. Ridiculously close. 2 HP left on that Viper. If that spin had been a little bit more on point, if the spin had happened while he was actually closer, I think things would have gone a lot better. Okay, Ogre Magi trying to go after the courier. You got the same speed as. Oh, here we go. The great part of frost shield, frost armor, frost whatever it's called, frost shield on Lich. That's slow. That damage, pretty good. Void's close to dying there. You gotta be super careful. There we go. Backing off, getting the south. Thank goodness. Both Lich and Void healing up. Mid, we've got the OD with the sniper. There we go. Classic OD. Just kind of walk up, act like you want to astral with that really short initial astral range. I mean, all you can do is really fake it and just walk up. Sniper has no choice but to back off, even though OD is most likely also going to back off. There's every chance, though, that OD will, in fact, do the astral. You know, it's a really great opportunity. It's a great way to guarantee last hits. It's a great way to deny last hits to the enemy. If you astral like that, and then do a deny, you deny that person. Oh, here we go. That's also an option. As you put the frost shield. Ooh, lucky bash, lucky first hit bash. You put frost shield on a creep, which they're not expecting, because typically you're gonna put a frost shield on a hero or save it. But you get the surprise slow. It's gonna definitely hit for a few tries. Yeah, it's a good thing. So first blood by the Coffin Dance Gaming, right? Oh no, by whatever it's called. I forget their name. The Radiant side. Bit lucky, Void. You're gonna have to heal up a bunch. Pretty rough. Okay, OD, you finished your no talisman. Pretty standard. Look, OD has so much more damage than Sniper, but Sniper attacks like it's almost like an instant attack. The animation is like almost instant. It's pretty good. Viper has to be careful because see, every time it gets hit, see, Poison Touch gets refreshed, which is super frustrating. So it's harder for him to just straight up man fight, even Dazzle, because you're just gonna keep the poison nova. The poison touch is going to take its toll over time. I know you can just stack a poison attack on Viper, and Dazzle will take a whole lot of damage. Dazzle doesn't have Shallow Grave yet, anyway, so you can't really Shallow Grave TP. Besides, there's Earthshaker to interrupt any TP if you choose to do a TP. Doing okay at bottom. Void versus Lich. Kind of impressed against this kind of lineup. Axe is doing great. Let's see. Top is Sniper. Wow, Sniper's really got a leg up on OD. Last hit wise. Juggernaut and Axe are doing great. Be careful. That was close. Must have gotten a nice wall off there. There we go. There's that, whatever it's called, Frost Blast on the Ogre Magi. Good. Looks like OD is getting a little bit frustrated. Can't really go up on that Sniper. Sniper is just kind of hangs out of range, does his thing. OD just tries to get last hits. Sniper has, I think, higher natural attack speed. Let's see, 121. Yeah, a faster natural attack speed, but it helps that he's got 2 Wraith Bands. That definitely gives you the attack speed. Oh, he didn't put that on. Okay, well that's okay. I am surprised there's not really a battle for the bounties right now. Maybe everyone just kind of knows their place. Oh, Dazzle circling around for it. I guess whatever this team is, I don't know what they're called. Gods? Wait, no. I don't know what they're called. It probably says it somewhere. I don't actually see it. Whatever they are, it did not work. Oh yeah, Odie's also got the Astral for when Sniper wants to ult. But look at that. The Radiant side, or the Dire side, got all the bounty runes. Pretty good. Pretty good. OD's still missing out on last hits and on just XP in general. I don't know what that was for, Earthshaker, but it was good. You got the last hit. Maybe is Viper gonna give you some last hits? I wouldn't expect so. Oh, okay. Looks like Earthshaker's the core kind of thing. Maybe a bit of lag there, not quite hitting the spin. Earthshaker's not enough mana for a TP, just juking his way out of there. Not bad. OD's got boots and 2 nulls. Surprise, surprise. Okay, Sniper's being pretty careful. Always good to check to see if there's wards, because if there's a ward on the high ground, in this case, that means OD can just walk up and astral you, even though you don't think OD can see you. Like typically, OD won't be able to. Okay, that was a weird frost shield. Okay, whatever. Being very, very careful. Typically, you can feel safe if it's like, oh, good free right before it was gonna die. 127 gold, very nice. Yeah, so if OD has the high ground ward, you oftentimes with OD you take advantage of the high ground, where the OD can't see you, and can't astral you from far away. So you've got to, he's got to like walk up the cliff in order to astral you at all. So you can just wail on him. He has no idea if you're up there. Oftentimes ODs will not be willing to take that risk. Now Sniper has confirmed that there is in fact no high ground ward anymore. Maybe they could see it from here before. He knew that there was something. Omni Slash on Viper. Very perfect clean kill on the Viper. Also a kill on the Lich. Poor Lich. Tried his best. Frost Shield was on cooldown most likely. It was a good effort. Earthshaker gets the return kill on the Juggernaut, of course. Now I'm actually getting very low right now, so I might have to stop talking for a bit. But this was a great start. I did not realize how taxing it would be to keep talking for such a long amount of time. We're only 8 minutes in, and I'm already like pretty tired, and I'm already like thinking about the fact that, wow, I'm probably going to say the same types of things every single time. Oh no. Here we go, Sniper. Sniper with the kill on the Void. Assassinate. Surprise rotation by Sniper. Very nice. No mana on the Ogre Magi, unfortunately. There we go. Extra range from take aim is always great. So he activates it one time. It does cost. It's not trivial. It used to be a free thing. You would just always get every like 5 seconds. You would get a free, super crazy range attack on the other hero. Now it costs mana, so you do have to like decide, is it worth it? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, very nice, very nice. Trying to kill the Dazzle, then the big fake out. Actually killing the core. Much more valuable kill on Juggernaut versus killing the Dazzle. Much more valuable. Looks like OG's caught up in terms of last hits with Sniper after Sniper's rotation. OD's kind of just hanging out mid. Wow, 3 null talismans. Super nervous about being takey enough. That Sniper must be so frustrating. Viper's doing okay, still level 5. Dazzle did a great job getting Juggernaut up to level 6. Even Earthshaker's level 6. Okay, 10-minute bounties. Yeah, Viper's been going support route, I forgot. Chrono down below on the axe. Really unfortunate that he caught Lich in there. A lot of spins, a lot of extra damage on that Lich that didn't have to happen. But great job doing the Chrono, keeping the tower out, but also Axe was in range of the tower. The tower really, really helped kill Axe, I think. It wouldn't have been nearly as close if Axe hadn't been in tower range. Okay, here we go, OD. Building up the stacks. Oh, very, very nice. Yeah, he's got six stacks. That does pretty good amount of extra damage. Because, wait, what is it? Like, each counter adds max mana. There we go. Which increases the damage of... Oh, wow. Wait, really? Blink on Axe already. 11-minute Blink Dagger. Oh my god. 52 last hits. This Axe has been going wild. Absolutely wild. Juggernaut's up. It's Morbid's Mask is on its way. It's great for Jug. You just Omni Slash, turn on your Morbid Mask, and you've got crazy attack speed. It's only risky in the sense that you're not building super like scalable items. Yes, you can break it apart in the end and get like Satanic and Butterfly, but typically you'll keep it for a while. It does delay if you wanted to get a like a Battle Fury or like a tankier item. It's not giving you any tankiness, which is super annoying. Oh, spin on cooldown. I'm not sure why he didn't. I guess I typically max out Blade Fury first. In this case, he maxed out crit. I guess he's going for Morbid Mask with Omni Slash, so crit makes the most sense. You can crit while you're... you can crit during the Omni Slash. It's actually quite useful. OD is just always so low. OD, you gotta get some sustain. Okay, Dazzle. You got this. Great, another Toxin. Juggernaut's back. Back up to full. This Axe, though, he is really ramping up. He's getting Blade Mail next too. Blade Mail is going to be rough, I guess, against Viper. It's a bit rough. Oh, against Lich, though. Ooh, Blade Mail is really great against their team. All that burst of the Sanity's Eclipse, the Earthshaker, the Viper Strike. Lots of Blade Mail, of great Blade Mail abilities. Wow, super scared of the Assassinate. No surprises there. OD's still super low. Always playing super cautiously. It's unfortunate that it happens sometimes, but hey, it does. Sniper's still having a great time. They are pretty even last hit wise. Sniper has a whole lot more denies. Wow, here we go. Well, good thing the Radiant has a great ward right there. Here comes Sniper with the wraparound. This should definitely be a kill. Hopefully on... Okay, well there we go. Did not activate Morbid Mask. That was interesting. It is definitely a... Oh gosh, see look. You activate Morbid Mask and then you are so squishy, it's ridiculous. Sanity's Eclipse just drops both of them down so hard. Great Chrono, great rotation for Void. But you're solo, you're all by yourself, Void. Let's keep it safe. You got the double slow Ignite plus Poison Touch. Plus Blightstone on the... Oh yeah, and you got the Venom, whatever, Orb of Venom on the Ogre Magi plus Blightstone on Dazzle. A lot of damage from just like attacks and slows. Axe didn't rotate. Guess he didn't need to. He's just farming. Whoa, looks like he's got Blade Mail actually coming at this point. Pretty good. We've got a pause, a bit of a mix-up with the OD on the connection. The OD lost connection. Hopefully OD will get back soon. Yep, we've got Blade Mail on the Axe. Plus the Iron Talon gives him some more armor, because look at that, Axe has 5 armor now, but it's going to be plus 7 with the Iron Talon. Plus, let's see, where's his carrier? Plus another 6. So we're going to have 13 armor on that Axe, which is very good. I know Lich is all about that magic damage, but you got the blade mail for all that. If OD decides to wail. Yeah. I'm not quite sure why Juggernaut didn't activate Morbid Mask during Omni Slash. It could be a question of, like, Morbid Mask lasts, let's see. It lasts 6 seconds. And so if you do Omni Slash and you do Morbid Mask, once you come out of the Omni Slash, you're still going to be silenced and you're still going to be super vulnerable. Because your armor is reduced by 8. Oh, so it's not like damage from all sources, it's just armor is reduced. Okay, that's different. It's been a long time since I looked at it, and it's always been... I've always known that you took more damage. I assumed it was from all sources. I didn't know it was just lowered armor. So yeah, so the Juggernaut didn't activate it because maybe he wasn't certain how things would play out. He might need his Blade Fury once he finishes the Omni Slash, especially if OD's there, especially if Viper's there. It's actually kind of important. He's in a pretty vulnerable state. Oh, we've got some lag on the ES. I was curious. I've seen a couple questionable plays on them. Okay. Okay. Random face off. I don't know what's going on. Great. Okay. Great. Echo. Oh gosh, Axe. Axe. Just wait it right in there. Right in there. Oh. Oh. Wow. How did that not bounce? How did that not bounce? Great rotation by Axe. Great attempt. Let's see. We've got 2 supports for... Well, I mean, I guess position 3 and position 5 for position 4 and 5. It's fairly even. Not that big of a deal. More kills to Axe. Axe is still doing really, really great. Let's see. Yep, Axe is still leading in net worth, followed by Juggernaut and Sniper. Sniper is just kind of solidly still farming. Okay, next Axe is working on Kaya. What in the world? I don't understand that. But okay. Okay. I don't know what that is for, but cool. You know something cool. I don't know why you go for Bloodstone, but maybe he gets Kaya and it'll do more damage for the counter helix, because that's pure damage and maybe it's magical. So okay, because Kaya's only useful in that it builds into Bloodstone or just its inherent properties. You can build it. He can get Kaya and Sanj, which is pretty good. I mean, I don't really get it. Cool, he's doing something. Okay. Another great initiation by Axe. And of course, we got the Astral. Oh, nope, not enough. Let's see if Axe can refresh the, oh, or just blink in there and do that. But Sniper's down and Dazzle's down. And Void, yeah, Void, great chrono. But OD's down and ES is down. Juggernaut just Omni slashed him. I really wish I could have seen it. Let me go back in time. Just really, really quick. Okay. So we got spins. Okay. There we go. See Morbid Mask with the Omni Slash. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. That's good to know. It's pretty easy to do that. How do I get rid of this stuff? How do I get rid of this thing if I'm spectating a game? Okay, I guess nothing can be done about that. Okay, Viper. And a Viper Strike. Oh, it's such a short range on Viper Strike. Oh, a tier 1 Dragon Scale found by both sides. Within the span of like 10 seconds. Axe is still doing great. I still have no idea why it's going on the Kaya. It'll make stuff cost. Oh no, it still costs the same. I don't know. Okay, Dazzle's going for Ether Lens, pretty good. because Dazzle needs to stay back so that he can stay safe, so that he can. Oh gosh, smoke rotate, initiation. Let's see how this works. We gotta be careful, OD. You might be. Oh no Omni Slash on Juggernaut. Oh, great call by Axe. Good OD with the save. Okay, Axe still being aggressive. There you go, there you go. Okay. Yep, you're dead. Close. Pretty good Echo Slam by the Earthshaker. They're just too tanky though. Too much sustain. Oh, and team wipe. Nope. Oh. So close. Can you do it? Can you do it? Oh, so close. Time walk was almost up. Not the team wipe. The Lich had time to respawn, so it's not like totally like end of the world. Lich didn't get his ult off because of the great call by Axe. It didn't work out. But you see, like it worked pretty well. That OD was able to do the Astral Imprison pretty quick, but not quick enough to prevent Axe killing the Lich. It was pretty close though. I think the Dire has a fairly commanding lead. Yeah, Dire has a fairly commanding lead. Seems like taking over the enemy's jungle. They could use a couple more deep wards. They still don't have anything down here in this part of the jungle. Okay. See if you get the last hit. Being careful. Okay, very nice. Nice try with the Lich, trying to get the last hit. Ogre Magi, you're being super aggressive. Juggernaut, okay, you got S and Y. That's good, because they got a lot of status effects. It's going to make the stuns a little bit less, it's going to make the Astral a little bit less. All that stuff will be a little bit less with that status resistance. 20% status resistance. You got the movement speed, you got the attack speed. It's like an all-purpose, pretty good item. I don't see it taken nearly as much these days. Cause it's not like a game decider. It's one of those items where yeah, it's good, but it's not a game maker. It's not a game changer. I typically see it when teams are kind of behind. When short time walk. Oh gosh. And so like when you don't have enough time to get enough money to actually buy the big items. like you want to get you want to get like Manta or Battle Fury or Basher or something. But you can't really buy those very easily. Manta needs Ultimate Ore, which is 2,100 gold you got to save up. Whereas SMY, it's broken down into so many pieces. You've got the 450s, the 1,000, and the recipes. You can slowly build it over time, and it gives you some benefit in between. I know Manta gives you the Yasha, for sure. But then you have a really big gap where you have nothing for a while. SNY is good for stuff like that. Okay, being super careful. Nice work, killing off the siege creep before I can do an extra attack on the tower. Juggernaut's going butterfly. Okay, so definitely keeping the Mask of Madness. Interesting. Okay. I wonder what I'll do with it later on. Because typically I would have thought you would take it apart and whatever the word is, you would. I forget the word of take it apart. And then use the quarterstaff and the butterfly. But he bought a second quarterstaff, so clearly he is not going for that item. OD's got force staff, got the essence ring for the extra tank ability, carrying a healing salve just to be safe, saving up for BKB. Not like BKB will be great against Ogre Magi, of course. Not that great in general, I suppose. Axe's Call and the Helixes go through BKB. Omni Slash, of course, goes to BKB. Sniper's thing will be blocked, but that didn't really do much anyway. Sniper's normal attacks won't be blocked. And this is physical. I don't... Yeah, so is that. Okay, well, it's still an overall... It's good. It's a good item to get in general, especially as you get to like later game. In this case, where the other team might have certain types of disables. They might have Yules, they might have Sheep, they might have Dig, and they might have Orchid. OD does not want to be silenced. That would not be good. Sniper being super annoying, forcing the Lich to back off. But Lich has the Tranquil Boots, which don't get disabled by Assassinate and whatnot. They only get disabled when they are attacked or if they attack another hero. So just like Shrapnel won't do anything, and just Assassinate won't do anything, and even Poison Touch, it keeps them on. Look, all the way back up to full health. 22 health regen. Not bad at all. Juggernaut on the front line. Juggernaut plus Bloodlust plus Mask of Madness. That's a good amount of attack speed. Omni Slash is going to be pretty wild, and he doesn't really have a lot of innate natural attack speed at the moment. Only 24 minutes in. Already has 403 attack speed natively. I mean, with Bloodlust, then you add on top of that the 110 attack speed from the Mask of Madness. See, he can't even use it while he's farming, especially in the enemy's jungle. He's not sure if the enemy will jump upon them. They don't have wards up here, so he won't know if someone comes up. He needs to keep his Blade Fury for a potential escape. And he doesn't want to be silenced and caught unawares. That would not be good. We've got the smoke. Let's see if they can pull off killing the axe. This would be a great kill. A great kill. Well, we got 4 versus 1. If Viper were here, it would be a bit easier. Okay, Astral to kind of use it for the duration of the Blade Mail. Not really sure about the Echo Slam, but sure. I guess he didn't want the Call to get off. The Call does give 30 bonus armor. Pretty ridiculous. Probably would have caused them to take a lot more damage. And of course, potentially kill someone. You never know how things work out. There could be some really, really fortunate spins on Axe's part. Yeah, whatever. It's a long cooldown, but it'll be okay. There we go, okay. 506 attack speed. Look at that. One attack every... Okay, well now it's every half a second, but it was like 0.3 seconds. Pretty good. Okay, trying to bait super hard with the... Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh, bad bounces, unlucky bounces. Nice try. Okay, Juggernaut's a bit... Okay, got off the Blade Fury. Wow, very lucky and great placement of the Shrapnel. Slowing them all down so nobody could go in, nobody could initiate. Very, very close. Lost the Omni Slash, lost the Echo Slam before, so we're about even now. So Lich's Frost Shield, it gives 60% damage reduction. Okay, so it's not... It used to be like armor. Now it's not so much. Why everyone's so scared of the Juggernaut. He's like, yep, I'm gonna walk in. I don't have any wards. I'm totally alone. They have a lot of wards. They have 3 wards. Potential misclick there. They're just being extra sure there isn't a sentry. The Radiant's done a really good job of dewarding. Okay. Almost finished the BKB on the OD. Juggernaut knows he's just being so cheeky. He knows they can see him because he knows they dewarded this. He knows. I guess he knows that they can't keep him locked down long enough for him to actually kill him. He knows worst case, he can just spin and TP. And they can't do anything about it. They'd have to chrono to stop him. which is a possibility. Maybe he knows that Void is down here, so he's like, okay, well, if Void's the only one who can potentially stop me, I'm okay. I see Void. No big deal. Okay, we've got Ogre Magi dewarding this stuff again. Bad luck. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, good for staff. Maybe a little bit of lag there. Nice job. See, I have the same problem when I'm playing support. If I deward the enemy's ward, and what if I put my observer ward right back there? They know that I dewarded it, so that they might come anyway just to kill a sentry. So is it worth that risk? Is it worth me putting both wards up there, or should I put the sentry to deward and then put my observer ward somewhere out? I've been doing that a bit more lately, where like if this was here, if I knew that they had a sentry right here, I'll put like the observer ward like here or something, like somewhere out of range of the sentry, just for that purpose, because they're probably going to come and again deward. This time they'll kill the sentry, but they won't be able to kill my observer ward. Ooh, just out of range of each other. Roshan, okay, we got the scan by the Radiant. They know what's happening. They can't do anything about it. Lol. Ogre Magi stuff is always so funny. It'll just go to some random unit, even if they can't even see it. It's just weird. Let's see. Where's the description? Okay, I don't see the description. Whatever. It somehow like goes to random people in the vicinity, even if you can't see them apparently, because oh wait, no, they had vision. Okay, good. I was like, that's just ridiculous. Let's see, fog of the ooh, yeah, Ags on Earthshaker. Ags first and then blink. I just love Ags on Earthshaker. I think everyone does. Ags Earthshaker is the bomb. It's so fun. You just like hop around. At this point, it'll be. I guess it's good because he knows he's most likely going to have his blink canceled if he ever gets a blink. Going to be canceled by shrapnel. Going to be canceled by poison. By all the DPS that they have. Great job killing the observer. It happened to be right next to where the sentry was. A bit of bad luck there. Dazzle was trying to be cool, placing a deep ward rather than putting it up here, which would give you a lot more vision, but much more likely to be killed, destroyed. We got a similar observer ward over here to give some vision. It's a very awkward place, definitely out of range. Oh wait, no, sorry, other team. This is the Dire putting their ward here. I'm still getting so like backwards. I just can't figure it out. It's ridiculous. I can't for the life of me figure out who's Radiant, who's Dire. Axe being all intimidating, walking up like, oh, you don't be careful, I'm gonna walk up and blink in your face. Axe has the Axe. It makes it an AoE ability, and it reduces their damage output. That's pretty good. Against the OD, against the Void. Gotta be careful though. Oh, he has Aegis. No big deal.
People that I don't even want to mention, Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh gosh. I don't know what that was. That was a bit weird. But great Chrono, great Lich. I think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna kill him. Okay, they killed Axe. They didn't kill. Okay. OD. Oh, nice work, Jug. Waiting until the creeps had died, waiting until Astro was off cooldown. Very nice. Oh, that was some great team fighting. Let me look at this other fight. I wasn't quite looking. Okay. We got the nice save with the Dazzle on the Ogre Magi. So much, look at that. 29 HP regen. And that timing on that Omni Slash was so great. That was just fantastic.
Just in case it isn't obvious to everyone.
Okay, well, that was pretty good. Oh, and the GGs are called. Now in this case, because it's a tournament, does it actually end? Or is this, you just say GG and you still have to play? I don't, Apparently they still have to play. I know in the pro games, I've never seen it because I'm not a pro. I've never seen like their screens. But in the pro games, they type GG, and there's some way for them to forfeit. If it's anything like Han, Heroes of New Earth, and if it's anything like StarCraft, if you type GG, a button pops up to forfeit. Okay, they're going in. Oh. Oh, leap in. That was fun. And Viper dies to what? Oh no, and Void's dead. And Earthshaker's dead. And Lich gets ult off, which is great. But what are you gonna do? Sniper doesn't even really have very much. Yeah, he's got a freakishly large amount of aim. Pretty nice. Okay. Nice, another save with a shallow grave. Come on, you can put out your healing ward right now. There we go, that's pretty good. Oh, if you had gone on the Juggernaut, you might have got the kill. It's a little bit late now. Just, they're trying really hard. They're pretty close, Okay, you got this, Oh, look at that damage. Look at that damage on that Juggernaut. Ridiculously slow attack speed on the OD, but a lot of damage. Okay, is he gonna get it? Okay, he gets killed in the Dazzle, and he dies himself in return. Whoa, Void against the against the OM. Man fight. Okay, you didn't kill your teammate, right? Okay, nice work. The Void lives, and the game continues. A pretty even exchange. I guess there were 3 buybacks on the Radiant side, and all of them died. So look at that. It's pretty lopsided net worth rise as well. 38k advantage. It'll take some time for them to close it out though. It's not mega creeps yet. They've got plenty of damage to defend. As far as like OD is not too much by himself, but Void has lightning, which is a little bit better for clearing creeps. Not like amazing. They got enough utility stuff to defend, at least against the 2 buffed waves. What do you call them? Like, they're not mega creeps. You just call them. What do you call? Oh, super creeps. Super creeps. You got melee. You got super range creep and range creep. That's kind of funny. That's in even their portraits look different.
Dazzle.
Oh well, yeah, because they're different creeps. No duh. Oh my gosh, what am I thinking? Come on, Allie. So silly. Okay, Dazzle's got the level 3 Necromonicon. Pretty good. I would love to see Greaves on Dazzle. I'm a big fan of Greaves, especially against the other lineup. It'll help clear the debuffs from the Lich slow, from the OD slow, from the Viper poison attack. It is freakishly expensive though. I mean, let's look at this thing. Yeah, Greaves. 1,600 gold. You know, all it does is combine this item with this item. It doesn't even really give that much extra stuff. It's awesome. Like, it gives you that, like, the extra. Let's see. Here we go. It gives you that like passive boost of healing if you're low. See, it gives you, if you're low 20%, it'll give you 10 armor and 16 health, which is pretty good. Okay, they're finishing it out. They're closing it out. Not much the Radiant can do. There we go. Got the Basher. Clearing out the OD. Didn't even have enough time to... Oh gosh. Come on, put it down. Oh, look how tanky this Ogre Magi is. 3,300 HP. Okay. Okay, 4 down. It was a good defense though. Okay, Viper, you got this. Okay, Void. I don't know what that leap out was for. Oh, ow. Satanic on the sniper for some reason. And Axe is like, I don't care. Wow, so much damage. Okay. Well, that was fairly one-sided. If you look at the graph, it never really... I kind of went back a little bit when they had those fights. But not that big of a not that contentious of a game. It was pretty solid the whole time. We've got totally one-sided net worths. The graph was pretty one-sided. Axe was just doing so well in his lane. Juggernaut got a lot of protection. Sniper, OD just couldn't really do much against them. Even Ogre Magi by the end. Look at that. The entire Coffin Dance gaming team. Whoa. Yep. Whatever, that happens. Okay, well that was that game. It was very hard to keep talking that entire time, but I still had some fun. So, yeah. That was that. And I don't have a sign-off phrase or anything. So, for now, thanks for watching this if I even post it anywhere.